These last couple days been like for you as far as just getting back to work and probably shutting off the noise and focusing on yourself?
Yeah, it's been a good couple days. Getting back to it, on to Chicago. It's been a grind of a couple days, but in a good way. It's good to move on to the next opponent and get this week rolling. We got good defense and we're going to their place, so it'll be a good challenge for us.
How difficult is that just to put a game like Sunday behind and move forward?
Nothing crazy, I would say. I mean, every week's like that, whether it's a good or bad week. The week before, come Monday morning, you got to move on. Look at everything, go through everything like you need to, but you got to move on quickly in this league. It's on to the next one.
Your first start for the 49ers was in Chicago. This is the next trip back. What do you remember most from not just that start, but from how you played then and the 4 games after that?
Well, we've come a long way. I mean, lots happened in 4 years here. It's pretty cool though, just to go back there, talking to friends and family about it, and it's a cool experience. A lot of memories come back when I think to the last time we played them, but it's a completely different team now, different coaching staff, different players. So it'll be fun to get back there. It'll be a hostile environment for sure.
Kyle mentioned that, and he said this at the time back then, but he kind of reminded us that it was a crash course for you, that a lot of what you guys were running was first time. Can you kind of take us back through what that was like? Because you did see a lot of success in those games, but there also wasn't, I guess, was a lot of that off schedule because of how little knowledge of the offense you did have at the time?
I'd say it was a decent amount of off schedule. I think there was a good amount of plays happening in rhythm, but yeah, I mean, I can remember times where I was learning something on the sideline for the first time. We were about to go run it in the next series. So thankfully, I've come a long way since then. So the mental part of it is slowed down a ton. The verbiage of the offense has changed. So it's completely different than it was back then, just calling plays in general, running plays. So it's different, but it's nice to go back to those times and, just rethink those through.
In that game, you had this stuck with me, but hopefully it stuck with you. Otherwise, somebody with that question. But yeah, it's possible. Regardless, this is going to go very poorly. But you were getting hit by like 3 guys, and you threw like off your back foot over the middle of, I want to say, Lewis Murphy, who was very well covered. Do you remember that throw? And I don't know if you rank your throws, but I mean, is that? Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah. Thankfully, I do remember that play, so that's a good start. But no, that was kind of a broken play. I forget what happened up front, but I remember the guy running free on my right side, and sweet Lou was kind of sitting in the hole, found the hole of the defense, and we made it come to life. I mean, there was like I was saying, that 5-game stretch, there was a lot of plays like that were just, that's not really where the ball is intended to go, but whether it was me not knowing the offense entirely, something up front, whatever it was, there was some makeshift plays like that, I guess you could say. But yeah, definitely ranks up there in one of the top throws I've ever had.
I think that went overall pretty well.
Yeah, no, that was a good recovery.
Jimmy, as the leader of the team, how do you keep the morale up and make sure that this doesn't slide further as far as the losing streak goes and get back on the winning track?
I think, like I was saying earlier, just moving on. That's a big part of it. You can't dwell on it. It's obviously in everyone's head. That feeling that we had on Sunday night, and you got to use that to motivate you in a way. You got to figure out whatever your process is throughout the week. You got to use that to get you ready for this next game on Sunday. And I mean, if you just let those games drag back to back like that, you're going to be in for a long year.
In terms of your process, are you doing anything different now to maybe just change what's kind of happened to the team the last 4 games? I know you didn't play all 4, but just kind of change what's going on, maybe mojo-wise?
It's not so much changing our process; it's changing what we do on the field. We got to go execute. I mean, it's we're the players out, whatever 11's out on the field, whatever play's called, we got to make that thing come to life and make that thing work. So it's I'd say it's more about that at this point. Getting the game plan down, getting in the details, the nitty-gritty stuff, and once we do that, then we'll be playing better on the field then.
For the last few years, this team's always had a swag about it. Do you guys still have that, or is it tough to have when you've lost 4 in a row?
Yeah, I think it's when you've lost 4 in a row, you can't lose who you are as a team and as a player, and particularly, I think that swagger that we have is going to come out when we start playing well, and it shows on the field. I mean, you see sparks of it when we're out there. Sunday night, there was points where it was coming out, and offense, defense, whatever it is, and we just have to get back to doing that more and more consistently.
Give me a
follow up on what you just said there. Is it encouraging that you can point to those little things and say, or discouraging that you have a drive like you had in that first drive against the Colts, and then somehow you can't duplicate that as a game goes on?
Yeah, I think that's kind of the way we're looking at it. It's we did some good things. We had some successful drives, some chunk plays that we wanted to get, but we just got to do it consistently. And that's going back, looking at what we did, how we did it. I think the coaches did a great job of that these last couple of days, and they've given us a good game plan so far. So we'll go out there, practice it today, and get ready for Sunday.
There's some clips from like the all-22.
Say it again, sorry.
There's some clips from the all-22 where the ball goes one place and somebody else is running free down the middle. Can you how do you explain that? And does the read take you one place and you're not supposed to look there, or just what's the process? And then when you watch it on the all-22, what goes through your mind?
Well, I mean, if you miss someone, obviously you wish you could see the whole field, and you're like, damn, I wish I had that one back. But, yeah, it's kind of coverage dictated. Each play is different, but coverage dictated, man zone, whatever it is. And you just you got to go through your process as a quarterback. Just, if your read's on the left side, on the right side, you got to go through that. And, yeah, would you love to have some back and see the entire field? You'd love to. But it's it's part of playing the position. You just got to, see everything.
One example of that in particular was the first interception when you threw to Debo. Pre-snap, did you just see one-on-one Debo? I like that matchup. Simple as that.
Pretty much, yeah. They were in one high defense, so yeah, like even that one, Muhammad should have been taken away by the free safety. He was just making doing whatever he wanted type of play. But yeah, I had one-on-one with Debo. I wish I threw it a little further on his back shoulder. Just hung inside a little bit.
Jimmy, will you have a lot of friends and family at the game on Sunday? And is there anything special about going back to play at this level in the area where you grew up, or is it kind of just business as usual at this point?
No, there's always a little something. Going home is always fun. Kind of where the first start happened here. I got a lot of friends and family. It's over 100, I know that, but so it'll be a fun crowd. That Chicago crowd's ruthless though. So we played in Philly this year. That was a pretty hostile environment. I'm sure this will be pretty similar to that, but it'll be a fun Sunday. All right, thanks guys.
Hey Faithful, subscribe to our YouTube channel.